Okay, hi. So I'm here at Manzano Mountain State Park, and I'm taking a hike. Right now I'm on the nature trail, but I'm about to shoot off on the outer loop here. It goes two ways, and I went this to the left the other day, and I really liked it, so I'm going to do that one again. I'm taking a little break here. I haven't gone that far, only a quarter mile, but I wanted to show you what I carry on me. Now, I have my phone that has a GPS, and right here at this park, it seems to be working just fine. I can tell where I am using the Google GPS app, and it shows me where I am in relation to the campground, and that's cool. But sometimes I go places that just don't have any Wi-Fi signal or anything like that, and I bought this, which is a mini Garmin InReach. Now I wrap some red tape around this so if it falls or something I could see it easier, because sometimes the black blends into things. I could have bought a red or a white one, but it was like $25 or $30 more to get that color case on it. So being the cheap person I am, I bought the black, and I've just wrapped this red tape around it. Anyway, like I said, this is Garmin InReach. It has an SOS button on it. And I don't have it on right now because I pretty much know this campground and everything, or the trails here, so it's not a big deal. And but I carry it with me pretty much. I keep it in my backpack now. And my rule is, since I camp alone and I hike alone, that anything over a mile I take my backpack with me, and my water and my GPS is in there. In case of an emergency, I'd be able to call for help. You know, I mean, if I had somebody back at camp that could say, "Oh, she didn't show up," you know, it's been 3 hours. That's one thing, but I take off. There's nobody to tell I'm taking off that knows me, and I just think, to tell you the truth, I was really into Brian's Disappearances and Mysteries on the Trail. It's a YouTube site I watched before I went out last year. Brian's Mysteries and Disappearances on the Trail, or Adventures on the Trail, or something like that. And it made me think, you know, I really should be prepared, even though it's just a ridiculously short, amount of walking I'm doing. And one of the first rules is you never hike alone. And of course I always hike alone. Well, not always. I had my friends here and we were hiking the other day, but they're gone. I'm back to hiking alone. And I just think it's kind of would make me feel better. I don't have real strong ankles. I can twist and fall and hit my head. God knows what could happen to me. I don't know. Especially when I get up in the mountains when I'm going up and down. This is a pretty level trail, so it's not too bad. But I decided for that reason, and also because I can send messages daily when I'm out of Wi-Fi signal. You're allowed 3 messages you can send out without being charged. Only 3 messages, and you can send them out as much as you want. So one of them is like, all is well, I'm here, all is well, I'm leaving, all is well, and the third one's like, crap hit the fan, but all is well. But those are my 3 messages, and I send them to my niece and my friend when I am at a Wi-Fi signal. I move to a new campground or something like that. And once I send them this message, they also send my coordinates. They will send exactly where I am at all times, so they know where I am. And that's nice because, like I said, I go to some places, and especially here this summer when I get up to Eagle Nest and Cimarron Canyon, I don't have a Wi-Fi signal, and I barely can text. So this comes in handy. And when I'm boondocking, I haven't boondocked here in the state of New Mexico, but I do everywhere else I go. It's really handy because more than half the time I don't have a Wi-Fi signal. So anyway, that's what I wanted to tell you guys, that I carry this with me. It has an SOS button on it here. but you have to pull, I'm not going to do this because I got one hand, but you have to pull that little thing out to actually get to it, so you can't accidentally hit the SOS button. But it just makes me feel safer, and also I can check where I am with this if I turned it on. And I didn't have Wi-Fi signal, like I said, here at this for some reason. I can walk way far away and I'm still getting it, picking up on the Google GPS app, so that's cool. Anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm just taking a little walk around today. There's only one flower in this whole park. I'll show it to you, but yeah, there's just not much to see here except trees, glorious trees. And I'm going to shock you when I say this, but I've been here for over a week and I'm missing the desert. I never thought I would miss the desert, but I am missing the desert. Very strange, very strange. I mean, I like it here and everything, but yeah, I don't know. You never know. I just fell in love with my time I spent down there, I guess. But I mean, I love the trees. There's, you know, I do love it up in the trees. And once I get an eagle nest, I won't want to leave. So I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna do a little bit more. I got about 1.5 miles to walk here, so I'll show you a little bit along the way, and that's it. So yeah, this is a little Garmin GPS. Oh, by the way, I think I pay $10.99 for the service. You can do tracking and stuff. They'll let you track a little bit without charging you. It's like 10 cents a track after that or something. I don't know, but just for on a monthly, all the time basis, having this with me is $10.99 a month. And I tell you the truth, I used it last year in the summer quite a bit, but this winter I was tucked away. I didn't need it down in the desert. So do I need it? I mean, you don't have to pay to get the SOS to work on here. So do I really need it? I'll be thinking of that here in the next few months, whether I even need to pay for it. Like I said, the SOS will come in whether you pay or not. So it's just a matter of, do I need it for anything, really anything else? So I'm going to take the rest of the summer and figure out whether I want to pay that $10.99, and we'll see. Okay, I'm off. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I've been here almost a week now. Oh, over a week. About 9 days, and this is only flowers I am seeing in this whole park. And I forgot what my friend called them. Oh, I can't remember what she called them. There they are, all along here in the woods. Sue something. Anyway, that is it. I haven't seen any other flowers, you know. You'd think there would be some more. So here's the trail. I have a stick here, and I kind of, as I'm walking, if you ever hear the tapping like that, I kind of hit it with when I put it down, I kind of hit a rock with it. And the reason I do that is we're in bear country, in kitty cat country, and it just kind of, I did get a bear bell, believe it or not, at Walmart. I picked one up last fall, and I forgot to take it out. I don't have it out, so I'll have to dig it out. But anyway, I got tired of singing to myself as I walked because I get out of breath enough as it is. So I did get the bear bell, but here I just kind of, as I'm walking along, if there are rocks like there is on this trail, I just kind of tap it as I walk. They'll hear that. I try not to do it while I'm on video because it can get really annoying. Anyway, yeah, this is really nice. Lots of pine, spruce, and junipers. Have limited knowledge on this subject, but that's what I found so far. Oh, And I was told this is an alligator juniper. So those are pretty neat looking. Oh, and I was told this was some kind of oak. Doesn't look like the oaks where I come from, but yeah. And I was out here the other day and I've just had allergy problems ever since. So I skipped walking yesterday, and I think it's because a lot of this stuff is pollinating. Yeah, that does look like oak, doesn't it? And it's getting to my head. And it's the first time I have problems since last year, so I haven't had any allergy problems this winter. And normally I have it all through the winter. But yeah, there was a forest fire here at some time. Pretty long time ago, if you take into consideration how big some of these trees are. But a lot of the wood is still laying here. I think that's why I like this loop. Believe it or not, the other outer loop has a lot more dead trees and not too terribly scenic. Oh, look what they did here. They took some of them and kind of lined the path with them. That's pretty cool. I try to take advantage of any benches I find along the way. And here we go. Another thing I didn't mention is I'm also trying to find on this little trip here branches I could use for curtain rods. I'd show you, but I don't see anything that's adequate right here, right now. But I have a couple back at camp, more than a couple. And I saw somebody use branches for curtain rods. And since I'm all about saving money, I thought, well, I gotta figure out how to make this work for me without drilling holes in the outside of the shell of my Scamp trailer. And I think I have a way of doing that. I'll talk more about that because I am actually making the curtains. And I'll talk more about that then. But yeah, I just been scavenging branches that I think will work for curtain rods. I already have the super long one for the back window, but I'm actually using this stick, my walking stick here. I marked it right there. And the two smaller windows have about 32 inches. So yeah, and by the way, my friend made this, Ron. We think it's mesquite, and he gave that to me. Oh wow, it's just been a month or two ago. So I love it. It saved me from falling twice now, so that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break here, drink some water, and then I'm moving on. See you in a bit. Okay, what do we got up ahead? So this outer loop continues. And I believe if I go over here is a gate that actually you can open up and get into the national park. Anyway, this says shortcut to camp. I'm all about shortcuts, so I'm going this way. This is Wildfire Trail, 0.31 miles to campground. Sounds good to me. Okay, I made it back to the campground all safe and sound. I'm going to let you guys go for now. You all take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.